Once again, we're back here at Xclusive, coming to you live here at NC State, talking about being obligated after graduation.
Okay.
After graduation, as I've said to my dear brother, Dr. Anderson, when we talked about it, graduating, I felt compelled to give back. Mm-hmm. Meaning, when I say often to a lot of individuals, once you receive this degree, the question is always asked, now what? Mm-hmm. This degree was not just given to you that you might use it and sit on it, right, but a degree was given to you that you might be able to use it to go out and help somebody else. So this is what we're talking about today, receiving a precious education right here at this HBCU, and has made a huge impact on our lives, and that we feel compelled to go out and to help society.
Okay, and when you're talking about giving back, and when you said that, mm-hmm, what jumped in my head is, the typical nature of some people, a lot of people seemingly, because in society today, it seems to kind of be really, truly, more so than when we was coming up, a dog-eat-dog type thing, mm-hmm, and that everybody's like, whatever, man, I got mine.
Right.
Give
right.
yours. Right. And so when we're talking about giving back, and I can remember when, I finished also, I had that, I was kind of searching actually, mm-hmm, for something, and what is it that I want to do to leave my mark, mm-hmm, on somehow. And talking about our institution, our great institution, specifically, mm-hmm, when we're talking about giving back, I think it's a great onus on those of us who have come through an institution that has given us, mm-hmm, everything that it had to offer. Mm-hmm. It was up to us to take advantage of, right, all those things, but those of us who did take advantage, got the education, moved on, moved forward. Right. And now we're talking about giving back. Mm-hmm. Do you think that, there are many of us, just many alumni in general that really give back, want to come back and give, mm-hmm, their time, their, mm-hmm, efforts, their finances, whatever it may be, mm-hmm, kind of come back and pay homage outside of homecoming, right, because everybody comes to homecoming, right, for the most part. Right. So what are your thoughts on individuals? Now, have you talked to anybody? I know you've been in contact with alumni, mm-hmm, much more than I have. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts and what are you hearing, when we're talking about giving back to the university?
Well, when we talk about, I feel, when you're talking about giving back, we have to remember that this school gave to us. Mm-hmm. So often we go to different places, and I like to leave a place either the same way I found it or better. Okay. I don't want it to be destroyed after I leave it. And I don't mean materialistically, but I mean as far as promoting it. Right. I want to promote that which has promoted me. Right. And South Carolina State has truly promoted me. I mean, in my life, in my marriage, as a parent, mm-hmm, as a professional, right, as a friend. Right. So I talk about giving back because it is our duty. As a pastor, when we become Christians, when we're baptized into the family of Christ, it tells us to go out and make disciples for Christ. Right. So that's the same thing for South Carolina State. Now we must go out and promote that which has promoted us. Right. So I take the same thing as a pastor and use that same terminology that the scripture tells us to go out and make disciples. Right. I'm looking to go out to make baby bulldogs, and they may come here and allow this institution to grow as well.
You said something real important that I think that, and I believe over the years, it's been 30 years, mm-hmm, since we met, mm-hmm, and way back in
many moves.
88, yeah, 1988. Yeah. So, but you said something about when you leave somewhere, you want to leave it better, yes, than what you found it. Right. And with that, because I'm up in Louisville, Kentucky now, mm-hmm, and as much as I can promote, mm-hmm, my Bulldogs at HBCU, I'm on it, I'm sure. Yeah. And I make sure that I hold my chest out, yes, hey, yes, this is what it is, yes, so when I hear somebody, we always kind of, down. I saw, a North Carolina Aggie up there, like, y'all little baby boy, y'all gotta go under the porch. y'all ain't running with a big dog, yeah, but it's the pride there. And I like it when when we who have graduated from these institutions and knowing that we're out there in the world and we're competing and we're holding our banners up with pride, you know, we won't allow anybody to, hold on, don't try to talk about mine.
That's right.
Because I know, you know, we doing big things.
That's right.
You know, so what we're doing here in giving back in our own little way, in our own little niche, is trying to promote and give back, you know, and put us in that light, put South Carolina State in that light, you know, that beacon, you know, one of those shining beacons in this country. You know, we already know its worth, but there's a lot of people out there who don't know, you know, or have misconceptions, you know, about not only South Carolina State but other you know, HBCUs. So we want to make sure in what we do, in our terms of giving back, this is a part of us giving back, to educate and make little baby bulldogs.
That's right.
You know, you got a couple, as you stated earlier, you got a couple, you know, that have come through here.
That's
you know, mine, I really got some little baby bulldogs.
There you go.
You know, so, and I'm training them up, you know, they come on through here and have the same experiences, you know, same bonds. So I'm excited and always excited to talk about, you know, some of the things we do talk about in the South Carolina State experience and all those. So those are things that we are encouraging, you know, all of those who watching and all our alumni and our friends and our family. Hey, lift up the banner. You know, let's start giving back more. You know, whatever that is. You know, promoting us across the country.
That's right. Well, you heard it live here, Men Exclusive. This is what we're talking about. You heard it exclusively here today. As two brothers have come together and on the same mind, same vision, same mission to promote that of the HBCUs, and not only that, to uplift our community. You hear many more topics that which we'll bring to you, not only about the HBCU, but what it means to be a man in America, what it means to be a professional in America, what it means to be a father in your home, what it means to be an upstanding citizen. We're just talking about a whole lot of different topics. But we thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you again.
See you.